Hello dear student and all viewers, welcome to my channel English Literature and Linguistics, a channel for literature lovers. In this video, we will discuss some important and basic terms of poetry. Before going in the detail of these terms, let's see what is poetry. Poetry is a lot of thing to a lot of people. It means that poetry has no specific definition. Let's read a few quotes from some famous writer. The first one I have chosen here is from William Wordsworth. According to him, poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. The second one is from Emily Dickinson. The second quote is from Emily Dickinson. She says, "If I read a book and it makes my body so cold, no fire ever can warm me, I know that is poetry." According to Lawrence Ferlington, poetry is the shadow cast by our street-light imaginations. To call Sandberg, poetry is an echo asking a shadow to dance. The famous psychologist Sigmund Freud says, good poetry with its rhythmic characteristic soothes the nervous system and influences the mind to spark its imagination. That is poetry. That is, poetry has always been considered to be an emotional. That is, poetry has always been considered to be an emotional catharsis without the help of psychiatrist. So all these quotes does not give a proper definition of poetry. These are the subjective views of the writers. So we cannot have some important terms in poetry. The first term I am going to define here is metrical foot. What is a metrical foot? A line of poetry is broken down into small individual units known as beat. A foot of poetry has a specific number of syllables and a specific pattern of emphasis on those syllables, stressed or unstressed. The most common types of metrical feet are: number one, iron. It is a two-syllable foot. The first syllable of this foot is unstressed, followed by a stressed syllable. The second is trochee, also pronounced as trochee. It is a two-syllable foot. It is a two-syllable foot and is the reverse of the iron. The first syllable of this foot is stressed followed by an unstressed syllable. Number 3, spondy. Two syllables and both are stressed. Number 4, pyric. It is also two syllable and is the reciprocal. It has both syllable as unstressed. Number 5 is anaphist. It has three syllables. The first two are unstressed and the third is stressed. Dactyl. Number 6, dactyl. It is the three syllable foot. The first one is stressed followed by two unstressed syllables. Now let's discuss meter. What is meter? Meter is the basic rhythmic structure of a line within a work of poetry. Meter consists of two components. Number 1, number of foot. Number 2, a pattern of emphasis on the syllables in that foot. The most common meters in poetry are 1 foot means monometer. A line of poetry which has only 1 foot is called monometer. If a line of poetry has 2 feet, it is called diameter. If a line of poetry has 3 feet, it is called trimeter. And a line with 4 feet is called tetrameter. A line with 5 feet is called pentameter. A line with 6 feet is called hexameter. A line with 7 feet heptameter. And a line with 8 feet octameter. The next step is stanza. Stanza is a group of poetic lines organized by specific rules or set of principles. More generally, a stanza usually is a group of lines arranged together in a recurring pattern of metrical lengths and a sequence of rhymes. In this video, types of stanza with respect to their number of lines and origin has been discussed. The first of all, we discuss the types of stanza with respect to their number of lines. With respect to the number of lines, there are 10 types of stanza. Number 1, monostage, 1 line stanza. Number 2, couplet, 2 line stanza. Number 3, heroic couplets, 2 lines stanza with iambic pentameter rhyming scheme. Tercet, 3 line stanza. Quatrain, 4 line stanza. Quintet, 5 lines stanza. Sestet, 6 lines stanza. Septet, 7 lines stanza. Octet, 8 lines stanza. Nonet, 9 line stanza. Diphthong, 10 line stanza. Nonet, 9 line stanza. Diphthong, 10 line stanza. Now we are going to define the stanza with respect to their origin. With respect to their origin, there are four types of stanza. The first one is Chaucerian stanza, which is also called rhyme royal. It was introduced in the English literature in the last decade of the 14th century. It has 7 lines and with an iambic pentameter rhyming scheme ABA BBCC, means that the first and the third lines, it was first used in a long poems Troilus and Cressida, and then in Parliament of Fowls by G. Chaucer. The second stanza is Spenserian stanza, consists of 8 lines, iambic pentameter with the rhyming scheme A B A B B C B C C. The stanza was used by Spenser in his long poem The Fairy Queen. The third type is Ottawa Rima. It was introduced in English literature in the late 13th century and early 14th century. It is an Italian stanza. It is composed of 8 lines and each line is of 11 syllables. The Monks and the Johns by John Hookham Frere is an example of this stanza. Terza Rima. It is Italian stanza with the 3 lines and a rhyming scheme ABA, BCB, CDC, and so on. The example of this stanza are The Yards, written by William Carlos, and Acquainted with the Night, written by Robert Frost. This stanza was introduced in the English literature in the 14th century. Dear students, I have tried my best